Hi YouTube, I'm Gigi Live. Welcome to my channel. I am going to do a video now about why you should become a reseller. And then I'm going to give you 5 reasons why you should not become a reseller. Okay, so let's start from as I clean. I have to clean a few items that I found some spots on. It's called spot cleaning. I usually steam my items. But if I find something that I like have to get out, then I will, especially because it's white. It's easy to get it out. So I have a little spot cleaning I have to do, so I thought I would go ahead and do this video with you guys. But I want to tell you, I've had some of my resellers complain about me doing videos at the bins. Complain about me doing videos about things that you can resell. Complain doing the videos about secrets of a reseller or behind the scenes of a reseller, things that we do as resellers. Because people will tell them, well, I could do that. I could do it. If you can do it, I could do it. And they want me to stop doing videos. Well, let me just say, I'm not going to stop doing videos, but I am going to talk about why they're complaining about that. So one of the complaints that they have is that a lot of people think they can do their job. A lot of people think it's easy. A lot of people think, hey, I saw this YouTube video and she was saying how you go to the binge, you get this stuff, you list it, and then you make money and you have a side hustle or you have a whole career. Or I watch Daily Refinement, and Daily Refinement's give me all these great tips on how I can become a reseller. I watch Becky Park. There's a lot of different reselling videos out there that can get you started in doing this business, which to me is how I got started. Most people get started because they see someone on YouTube or they know someone who's doing it and they go, hey, I want to try that. Well, I actually train people how to do reselling. So this is another part of my business, telling people about reselling. Why would I do that? People say, you're taking away from your business because you're putting more people out there to do what we do. And when you do that, then it takes away from our bottom line because people will think, well, I got it cheaper from so-and-so. Well, here's the thing. That's called business. Any business that's worth its salt, I don't care if you're McDonald's or Walmart, you're going to have competition. But here's the thing. It just makes us better. The ones that are real resellers, the ones that are really doing the work, it makes us better. Yeah, anybody can come in there and go to the bins and go, oh, I found this gown or this dress or I'm going to resell it. And I said to them, well, good luck with that. That's awesome. That's one less thing that's going to be in the landfill. That's one less thing that you're going to have to worry about someone else having to throw away. And that means you're going to make some money, and that's going to help the bottom line of our environment and saving our environment. So I'm actually for other people reselling. I want everyone to be reselling. I want us to all be a part of this community. And I want us to not buy new. I want us all to buy from other resellers. So that's how I look at it. But I understand what they're saying because the more people who are doing this, the harder time we're going to be able to make money doing it. Well, kind of. But here's the thing. There is a lot of work that goes into being a real reseller. I have people who I know who are resellers who get to the bins as soon as they open. I probably say about 40 people are there as soon as they open at the bins that I go to. And I don't go every day. They go every day. They're working their butts off, looking for a good deal, a treasure that they can resell to you. That is work. Not only are they there as soon as it opens, they're there until it closes. They open and they close at bins. And they're working. They're digging through trash. Sometimes they find a great deal. Some days they don't find anything. But it's a community of people who respect each other. So I would love for other people to get in on it, but you have to understand it is not easy. It's not easy for me who finds a good deal, or it's not easy for someone who doesn't find a good deal. But some people don't think that we need to share our secrets. I kind of think that we all should share our secrets because that's how businesses work. Now, the next thing I want to talk about that people do not think or they have a complaint about is the bins. People assume that when you get things from the bins, you're getting it for a really low price, and so you should sell it for a really, really low price. Like you should basically, if you get it for $20, sell it for no more than like $25. Honestly, you don't know anything about merchandising, you don't know anything about retail if you think that. Anytime someone buys something and they're getting it from Walmart or they're getting it from Nordstrom's, the person who actually is the business that's actually selling it, is not getting it for the same price that you're getting it for, not even nearly close to that price. And how much does it cost to make that item is way less than what you're going to sell it for. That is just merchandising. That is just retail. Now, here's the reason why you need to sell it for more. And this is why I love Poshmark over the other platforms like eBay, Mercari, Depop. I do not want people who are going to get my items for less than $20. I say $20 is the lowest I should go on any sale. Now, why is that? Why do I put $20 cap on it? Well, I put that $20 cap, and it's not just like not that I've never sold anything for less than 20, but I'll probably say 95% of things I sell are not going to be anywhere I'm not going to make less than $20. The reason is I have to keep that item, storing it, taking care of it, doing what I'm doing right now, which is cleaning items by hand, making sure that that item is a good item to sell, first off, looking at the comps, finding out how much it's sold for, and finding out how much it was sold originally for. Those are called the comps. Making sure that that item is actually going to be something that looks good on a mannequin, or how I've got to, if I have to get someone else to put it on and, to see it on a person, not just hang it on a hanger. Like, I take a lot of time. If you look at my GIGI Alive on Poshmark, if you look at my site, you will see how much time I take with each item. So, I don't have anything in my store, that in my opinion is worth anything less than $20. Now remember this, if I sell it for $20, I have to also give Poshmark a piece of that. I have to also make sure that it's sitting somewhere, either in my storage unit or in my house, and that it's shipped out properly. So I have to spend time getting in the car and driving it to ship it out, make sure that I clean it by hand, make sure that I list it properly, make sure I take the time to look for that item, make sure it's a proper item. All these things are work. So if you go to your job and someone says, hey, I think you should get paid less, how would you feel? It's my store. And the good news is I can charge whatever I want when I am a Poshmarker. And I suggest anyone who sells something, don't go below $20 because of what I just mentioned. And if you choose to, don't complain when they come to you and they want lower all the time. This is why I don't like to do the shows that start at $5 auctions, because if I don't have people in there, I'm selling my stuff for $5. Now, like I said, I have done shows before, and I have sold like Tory Burch shoes for like $5. I've also gone to some of these places like Uptown Cheapskate, Plato's Closet, to get cash money for things, because I need some cash on hand sometimes. I have given them Birkenstocks that are brand new. I have given them Tory Burch shoes. I've given them Kate Spade shoes. I have given them Christian Dior sunglasses, Fendi sunglasses. I have given them all those things and walked away with $100. Is that right? No, because they're going to turn around and resell it. They're going to resell those Christian Dior glasses for probably $100. And so if I am doing that just to get some cash in my hand, I'm pretty desperate at that point. Now, why would I be desperate? Could I go to my husband and ask him for money? Yeah. Could I go and get a 9-to-5 job? Yeah. But I still consider myself a businesswoman. And if I have something that I can get some cash for and then turn around and go to the bins or put gas in my car to go to a thrift store, any thrift store, and buy more inventory with that money I just got, or get myself lunch, that's what I'm going to do. But I promise you, I could have sold those glasses to Christian Dior for $100 or whatever, the Tory Burch shoes. I could have sold them for more than what I just gave that place, like Plato's Closet or Uptown Cheapskate. Those are like things you do when you're at your bottom of your barrel. But as a reseller, there's lots of times when we're there and we don't want to ask anyone else for money. We don't want to take a handout. We want to just get some quick money in our hands, and we'll sell to another reseller for cheap, like on one of these shows, or we'll go to Uptown Cheapskate, or we'll go to the Plato's Closet and just get some quick cash in our hands. But as a reseller, we shouldn't have to do that. So that's why you should never lowball another reseller. And do not think for 1 second that me telling these people these secrets is the reason why they're lowballing you. There are people who are going to steal and lowball no matter what I tell them. But I do think that everyone should be in on this game, that wants to get on this game, but do it as a business. Don't do it as just a thing you're doing for just fun and then give away items. If you want to give away items, that's your business, but just like it's my business, I'm not going to sell anything for less than $20. Okay, that is my spiel about that. The next thing I want to say, 5 reasons why you should not become a reseller. Is that what we're talking about? Why you should not become a reseller. It is time consuming. It can take up so much of your time where you literally are exhausted sometimes. Sometimes I'm working at 2 o'clock in the morning. I will wake up thinking about, oh, I need to list this item. I could probably get, if I list it, I need to list it like right now. I don't want it to sit. I'm going to list it now. I'm getting up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Or I have something that I have hand washed. I have it in my shower steaming, and I need to put it away. Or maybe I need to go to my storage unit, and it's super hot outside. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to go to the storage unit. It's time consuming and it's exhausting. So when I say that it is work, it's work you don't even think about it being work. Another thing, if you think that going to the bins is easy, you do not understand until you've done it consistently how hard that is. Number 1, you're dealing with a lot of people who are competing with you, who are trying to get those items. Number 2, it's hot sometimes, especially in Houston where we are, and you're digging through trash. Sometimes you could be digging through stuff that's soiled. It could be stinky, it could be mildewed, who knows, to try to find a great item. And then once you get that item, you sometimes need to clean it. You sometimes need to make sure it's in good condition without holes and repair those holes like I do, or repair sequins on a gown like I do. And sometimes you may have to just pass up on items that you can't afford to get because maybe they're too heavy, or maybe you don't have the money to get all the things you want to get. So going to the bins is not as easy as it looks. It's fun sometimes though, because you're treasure hunting. But sometimes when you're treasure hunting, it can be exhausting. Another reason why you might not want to be a reseller is it's not a consistent income. You may have a lot of income come in, like I sold a gown for $500. That was great. And the next week, I didn't sell anything. So I got that $500 and that was good. But once again, I didn't sell anything the next week. So it's an inconsistent income like any other sales job. The number 1 reason, though, I think, that you will not want to be a reseller is you don't get respect. People think of you as dumpster divers. They think of you as someone who does not really have a job. They don't think of you as really working. They don't think this is work. They don't think of it as anything that is of value. But my 5 things why you should be a reseller are going to help you understand what we do. Now, number 5, it is fun, and it is a community of people who I adore and love. Like when I walk into the bins, or I will go to a thrift store, or I see someone who knows me because we are thrifters on Instagram, or thrifters on Poshmark, or thrifters on Facebook Marketplace, and they know of me from being in different groups and communities that are thrifting and reselling. It's like we are in our own little club, like we're in our own little sorority, our own little group. And we are. And we understand each other. We get each other. There's a respect that comes with each other. And I love it. I love the community of it. So that's number 5. Number 4. It is a treasure hunt. It's so fun to treasure hunt. Like, I just love finding a treasure. When I dig through something and I find a treasure, or when someone calls me and says, hey, I got something that you might want to go ahead and resell. I have it in my closet, it's been sitting here for a long time, and I pull it out and it's a Bob Mackie gown or some red bottom shoes or Hermes tie, and they're giving it to me for free, and I'm able to resell it and make money. That treasure hunt is so fun. Even if I'm digging through trash or I'm going through their bag of clothes, it's fun. I love it. So that's number 4. Number 3, resellers are historic. This has been going on forever. Like garage selling, that's reselling. Thrifting, that's reselling. Goodwill, that's reselling. Salvation Army, that's reselling. And the newest trend is reselling for big department stores. Google this. What department stores are now reselling? I found out that Saks Fifth Avenue is reselling. I found out that, I want to say it's Nordstrom's, a lot of these big companies are reselling. And even if they're not reselling, they're repurposing. So like if you have, let's say, a Gucci purse or a Louis Vuitton purse and it's been damaged, if you donate it back to the original store, that original store will then take it and repurpose it and make a new bag. I mean, these are new things that they're coming up with because they believe that this is, and this is number 2, the number 2 reason to become a reseller, it is saving our planet. Watch documentaries like The High Cost of Fast Fashion, Dead White Man's Clothes. Another one is The True Cost of Fast Fashion. And there's plenty of documentaries out there about how when we are producing so much textile, it's causing us to kill our environment. Because what happens is, for every shirt, I think it's like 30 gallons of water for every shirt that's a cotton shirt. And if you don't resell or repurpose it, it ends up going into a landfill, either in Africa, Bangladesh, or maybe even in America. So when it goes to the landfill, those polyesters can be flammable and cause problems with our emissions, but also it ends up in our waste. It ends up in the water, and that damages our environment. So that's the best reason, I think, to resell. But the number 1 reason I think most people will find to resell is it is a way to make money. It's a great side hustle, and that's what most people are looking for. They're looking to make some money because money is what makes the world go round. So if you want to become a reseller, remember, don't sell your stuff dirt cheap. Always remember to get certain items. Watch my other videos that talk about what items are resellable, which items are the best things to sell. And make sure that you remember that when you are doing this, when you're reselling, you are helping our environment. So if you want to become a reseller, do it with those things in mind. Okay, so that's the end of my video. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and please share and subscribe to my channel. And I'll have more content like this. If you want me to do more, leave it in the comments. And if you have any requests about any questions or anything, leave in the comments. Thanks so much, and have a great day.